Hi, welcome everyone to the another session. In this session, I will give you a task at the end of the session and try to observe in what way you can complete that task. Around us, you might have observed so many situations and so many things which allow the current to pass through it. There are solids, liquids and gaseous materials also. Which of the materials allow the electricity to pass through it, current to pass through it? Obviously you may say that all the metals will allow the current to pass through it. Of course, all the metals will allow the current to pass through it. But is the graphite a metal? Graphite rod already you can check your pencil lead. Just you connect that to a battery and allow attach a bulb and see, small bulb or LED and see, it allows the current to pass through it, of course. So in this session, let us try to, do you believe that even liquids allow the current to pass through it? If it is so, when will it allow the current to pass through it? These things let us discuss in this session. So first, now I am taking distilled water or water collected from the RO plant, which we usually take for drinking purpose. So now I check whether, so we can say that this water is approximately pure, may not be 100% pure, but it is pure water because it is not distilled water. If you take distilled water, certainly it is a pure water. Some water is there. Consider this is the distilled water and check. So now I took two crocodile pins and wires are connected and it is connected to a battery. It is connected to a battery. And to check whether the bulb glows or not, I am using a LED bulb. This LED bulb, so here it is a negative terminal, I think. So now I connect this with this. See, here it is in water only. Does the bulb glow? Observe. Obviously your observation may be bulb is not glowing. When the water is pure, bulb is not glowing. Now let I add some salt to this water. I take a spatula and I have some salt with me. Just I mix some salt. You see, some grains, not much, a very little salt I am taking and just dissolving in this container. And just stir it. And now let us try to see. I am shifting this to salted water. The same circuit, but only the thing is water is added with salt. Now I am trying to check whether light glows. Do you observe? See, some amount of salt could make water pass current through it. What is the basic reason for this? Pure water did not allow current to pass through it, but when you add some salt, water obtained the nature of passing the current through it. What happened? So usually salt is called sodium chloride. This sodium chloride is dissolved in water. So when it is dissolved in water, sodium chloride ionizes water. That means sodium ions or chlorine ions will be passing from one terminal to the another terminal. That means flow of electrons are taking place in water. Therefore, current could pass through the water and could make the bulb to glow. That is basic reason for the glowing of the bulb is ions are formed in the water solution. For the passage of current, the flow of current, certainly ions should form. Usually during the rainy seasons, elders advise us to not to touch the electric poles or not to go near to the electric wires, or don't touch the switchboards with wet hands. Do you know why they give caution to us? See, the water which we use is mixed with different salt, dissolved with different salts, calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate and different salts, even fluorine. Different salts are dissolved in water which we use. When these salts are dissolved in water, they conduct electricity. That's why during the rainy season especially, shall not touch the electric poles or electric wires which are around in the streets, around or near the streets. And later, never touch the electric switch with the wet hands, because usually you take bath, you should bath with the soap. Soap is already basic in nature. The salts are dissolved in water. So when water is mixed with some salts, they conduct electricity. So never touch the switches with wet hands, even wet logs, in that because it conducts electricity. But now I put a simple question: does pure water conducts electricity? If it does so, in what way we can use it? Another question: during rainy seasons, electric wires will be falling into the lakes when the current flow is there. Does that current goes throughout the lake? That you can observe. If it does so, why will it so? In that way you can think over.